Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, straight from the spirit chair every week. And I hope everyone is doing fantastic out there. Thank you so much for those of you who have been loyal subscribers to the channel, who have been leaving comments, who've been sending me emails. Many of you have become actual clients, and I've gotten to really see you grow and change in just amazing, amazing ways. And I am so grateful for the work that I do. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a divine channeler, medium, spirit extractor specialist, white witch and divine alchemist, and I also happen to be a divine twin flame on the path to reunion. Here we are with the February messages. My gosh. We are getting there, folks. We really truthfully are. Things are moving ahead in a very, very, very intense way. So we're going to be talking about that. Before I get on to the actual messages for the month of February, just a couple of announcements here. Guess what? I actually have a closing date. Yes, so I will be moving January 30th. Closing date. I have a few days to get out of this place and move forward into the new place. So definitely lots of changes happening, very abrupt changes taking place for me. So for those of you who do have readings beginning of February, I will have to reschedule those, because I will be just so overwhelmed and busy with being able to get the place together, get settled. So I will get back to you for those of you who are scheduled in the first week of February. And as far as a video for next week, I more than likely will probably not be able to do a video next week. I'm going to see if maybe I can put one up before Sunday. I want to become a little bit more flexible with my days anyway on the channel, as I've talked about before. But I'll just have to see. So just bear with me with that. And yeah, I am really looking forward to, thank you for all your good wishes. For those of you who are wishing me good luck with the move and everything, there's been delay after delay with it. But now it's divine timing moving forward. So I'm looking forward to, to getting settled into a really beautiful atmosphere. Of course, the change of the room is going to be something really different for the channel, right? So it's going to add a whole new feel, a whole new energy for not only myself, but for the entire Paranormal Priestess YouTube family. So exciting. All right, so February, the month of love. Yes. We're going to be talking about, I took some notes here, and I actually channeled some of this information from the goddess Bridget, the Irish goddess Bridget of the home and hearth and creativity and inner spark. And we're going to be talking about a lot of those things. The actual festival of Bridget is on February 2nd, called Imbolc. For any of you who follow the old Celtic Wheel of the Year, who are Wiccan, or pagan in any way, or you just happen to have that as a part of your spirituality. Either way, February 2nd is Bridget's feast. And if you are interested, if you are very drawn to, the Celtic mythology, Celtic gods, I did do an actual physical channeling of Bridget on this channel, where she actually spoke through my body. So it's not going to be that way today, but I'll have to see how I feel about doing more physical channeling. I know you guys were telling me that you loved the light language that I did last week, and I have other couple of videos that I did light language transmissions. So I will be adding more light language since you guys want to see that. Also, let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more magic. I did that magic spell for the new year. I would love to be able to do just simple rituals, simple magic spells to help to bring in that in which you desire. Help you to transform, bring in those things that you want to bring into your world. I would love to be able to do that with everybody. I really enjoyed the spell for the new year, and it seems like so many of you also enjoyed that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Those are my announcements for now. And of course, I will be bringing this chair. I don't know where this chair is going to go in terms of shooting the video, but I love this chair so much. I talked about this chair and the story about this chair, how my spirit guide actually led me to getting this chair, the spirit chair. So this chair is a staple for me, and I want to continue to use it for my work and for my videos. So no worries about that. We'll see how everything goes when I get situated for the new place. But definitely you'll see this chair. Okay, so February. I have to say that the energy of freedom, passion to be who you are, courage to be who you are, passion to create, passion to move forward in brand new ways, where it's mirroring who you truly are. Those are going to be main themes for February. I have a new light, a new beginning within the heart space, okay? And this is what Bridget starts out with, to carry out creativity that inspires and heals. Bridget is known to be a healer. She's known to inspire, either inspiring with words, with music, with art. Inspire the world with your true authentic spark. And this is what Bridget's about, and this is what the month of February is truly bringing in. Celebrating yourself. Celebrating who you truly are, yourself as a unique being, your unique gifts, your unique talents. And I have to say there is this really huge energy inside of us that we want to give more, we want to do more, we want to create more, we want to express ourselves more. So I get for the month of February a lot of needing to make those changes that really express your own inner spark. And so much actually is coming up for so many people. Really getting to understand who you are at a soul level and having that clarity, that communication come on. We have February, which is the month of Aquarius, which is air. Air is all about communication. And I have to say, Spirit is really bringing through really strong clarification as to who you are at a soul level, what your gifts and talents are. They're beginning to emerge. And really tapping into that, and that's where it's going to be that drive, that passion to make those really important and sometimes difficult decisions to change our lives and to become more than who we were, who we thought we were. Really, very intense energy, intense passion all around. And this passion also lends itself out to sexual energy as well. So a lot of sexual energy, passion to create, passion and longing towards another, and that passion for celebrating life, being able to find joy in life, the things that really make you happy, the things that really fill you up, and to remember that it's always about your connection with yourself. It's about what you are able to fulfill yourself, that you don't need anyone on the outside to complete you. It's always about how you relate to you. So really, if you are finding yourself drawn to certain things, if you're finding yourself drawn to art, if you're finding yourself drawn to any types of expression, if you find yourself drawn to traveling, if you find yourself drawn to any type of hobby, any hobby, talent, anything like that that's really speaking to you, and it's speaking very strongly, you're getting that from your higher self, you're getting that from your guides. Pay attention to what you're receiving this February. Okay, those are very real messages for you to tune into. It's for you to be able to embrace that, go with it, trust it. Yes, you can trust it, because that's there to help you to truly merge with your own higher self, who you really are, and to become your best version in this world, because this world needs you. The world needs your passion, your drive to create and to inspire and to teach and to lift people. And I really get this hero and heroine type of energy here of wanting to make a difference in the world. Okay, and this is a really exciting time for sure. Okay, understanding oneself, taking the time to communicate with yourself, communicating with your spiritual team, tuning in. The truth energy, the truth shall set you free. Yes, okay, we talked about freedom, the freedom energy. So much of this freedom to be who you are without any apologies, really not caring what anyone has to say or think. If you are standing in your power, that's what counts. If there's going to be haters out there, or there's going to be people who are not going to understand you or try to judge you or criticize you for being who you are, no, screw that. You are here to be who you're meant to be, and you're not supposed to be like anybody else. So if you feel misunderstood, if you feel weird or strange, I know I do, then now it's time to just celebrate that, really step within that and honor that, because you're meant to be that. You're not meant to conform. Anyone watching this channel, anyone who's spiritually awakened, you're not a conformer. You're here to be the change that you wish to see in the world. You absolutely are. So I do feel for you. I know that it's very isolating at times when people don't understand you. They don't get where you're coming from. They don't get what you're drawn to, what you have to give, how you carry yourself, how you express yourself. And it can be lonely when you are different. But please know this. There are many people who are awakened, who are conscious, who are standing in their power, standing in their uniqueness, and we are all with you. Our energies are all connected. We're with you. And it's so empowering to be different. Why would you want to be like anybody else? There are reasons that you are the way you are. So just some things to think about this February, because these are going to be your tools of power. These are going to help you to plant those seeds so that you can bring your dreams to fruition, being exactly who you are. So what does this mean in February in terms of being who you are? For those of you, or if you have beloveds, those of you who are on the twin flame path, who have been clinging to false masks, who have been projecting a false persona into the world, those are now absolutely coming off. The masks are coming off. I can't help but thinking of Batman when Joker's like, all right, show everybody who you really are. I can't help but think about that, like Batman showing himself. Who are you behind the mask? What's really deep down inside? What are those true emotions? What are those true vulnerabilities? It's really about just being able to be who you are without the masks, and standing very strong and courageous in that, no matter what the odds, no matter what obstacles, no matter what challenges come your way, by you expressing that true self. It's going to be new for many people out there, more than likely, but it's you really standing strong in your truth. So please know that the falsities, the masks, this includes also outworn behaviors, habits, programs, addictions, anything that has not been serving you in the past. It's about those things now truthfully coming off. The great change and transformation is really here. It's really here. And with change and transformation, it oftentimes is very difficult. So as we know, those of us who are on spiritual paths, we have difficulties being able to face the past. Okay, when we awaken, we start reflecting about ourselves, reflecting about things that have happened, childhood memories, things that we deem as mistakes, things that we're not proud of. A lot of regret comes up, feeling guilty, feeling undeserving, feeling as though I'm not worthy. A lot of that is very natural to going through such change and transformation. But to know for the month of February, it's not about placing blame on yourself and staying stuck in that lower vibration of, my gosh, look what I did, or look what happened to me. Staying in unforgiveness energy, not forgiving yourself, unable to forgive others, not being able to close the door on the past. This is a time for you to truly achieve your freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. That's a huge word here. So if you are going through a rough time right now, perhaps you are a divine masculine and you're going through an awakening in a huge, huge way, and you've been having to face a lot of your shadow aspects, having to really face your fears. First of all, kudos to you for facing them. Good for you for looking at these things. But second of all, your divine feminine knows how difficult that is, because your divine feminine has gone through so much of that, has been there, been through the dark night or several dark nights of the soul. And things will get better. It will get better. Now it's time to let go of those lower emotions and disappointments in yourself and feeling undeserving or not worthy or feeling really regretful for what you've done to yourself, to people, whatever the case may be. Now is a brand new light coming in bulk coming in. The light on earth, it's the sun. The light is going to be growing in its power. So as within, so without, as without, so within, your own light is going to be growing more and more and more so that you can connect with that light. Okay, so we have February as a time to really connect with your inner light. What is that light? What is it? What does it speak of? Really being able to appreciate your own light. See it in ways that perhaps you've never seen it before. Perhaps it's the first time you're seeing it. Maybe you've only seen it a little bit. And now it's just becoming so much clearer to you that you have this light and you want to be able to embrace it and pursue it further. Beautiful, beautiful time of change. Now we have a huge actual portal coming in for change and transformation with the full quickening moon in Leo. And this is on February 9th. So as we know, with all these moon phases and going through Mercury retrogrades, we're going to talk about the Mercury retrograde as well, coming up this month, going through the solstices, things like that, 12-12-12 gateway, things that we've had, 11-11 gateway. We know that when we're going through these now, we are being activated. Our light bodies are being activated. Our hearts are being activated. We are being activated, as Archangel Michael always calls this. It's the portal of remembrance. All these portals are the portals of remembrance, remembering who you are. And I love that Michael calls it that. So when I'm going through ascension symptoms that are very painful, I'll ask Michael, what's going on right now? And it's the portal of remembrance. Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. It's remembering who we are, stepping into our self-mastery with every single victory. So we have the quickening energy, quickening change, abrupt changes in many cases. And we have that Leo energy. What I, of course, love about the Leo energy, I love cats anyway. I'm a cat person, very connected to cats, but I love that Leo, the lion energy, because it brings forth sovereignty. I keep rhyming. This is This always happens when I'm in ritual, when I'm working with Bridget or working with Fairy. It just happens. It's crazy. I'm liking it. It's perfect for in bulk. It's perfect for this month, for these messages. And I'm doing it by accident. So, yes, Leo the lion, about really stepping into our sovereign energy, being bold, being courageous. That's what I love. Okay, really being able to step into our strength. Again, that passion energy strongly comes up. And it's for us to have that strength to know that we are able to take our dreams and make them a reality. We are able to move forward and be able to take our lives and really create it and mold it to what our heart's desires. And we're going to have so much of that, stepping into our power, stepping into our strength, and boldly and many times abruptly moving forward. And that's going to be very evident with this portal, with the quickening full moon on February 9th. And of course, yes, we're going to also tune into a lot of that energy, which is we have the sexual energy with the creative energy. Think sacral chakra. So I would say that the February 9th full moon quickening portal really activates the sacral chakra in a huge way, with that creative energy, with bringing joy in your power, in your sexual power. And it could very well, bring to your attention more things that are blocking you from achieving that power within that chakra. It could be emotions from the past, childhood trauma. It could be, things that have really affected you where you're not connecting with yourself in a healthy way. Perhaps not connecting with your physical body in a healthy way. Perhaps, you haven't a clue how to create joy in your life, and now it's time to discover that. And that all has to do with being able to really tune in to your inner light and find that creative spark that Bridget always brings, and tune into being able to shine that light. Okay, so this is going to be a powerful, powerful full moon. Bridget talks about serenading the soul, is what she says. So this month she would say serenading the soul, and this goes along with the things that we were talking about: celebrating uniqueness, embracing the true you without allowing challenges to block or dim your light. Okay, being able to boldly and courageously get through setbacks and get through blockades and obstacles and all of those things. Lots of ideas are coming up for people. Lots of dreaming and coming up with ideas and really wanting to. We talked about doing more, but it's even more than that. It's a clarity of purpose. Perhaps some of you have been doing your mission work or your purpose work, but it's at this level where perhaps there's a lot more to it, and now you're going to have more clarity about how to make changes with your purpose, where you can fine tune it, where you can bring in more of your authentic self, their gifts and talents, where you can be able to evolve it because you're evolving. So be on the lookout for that. I am really strongly getting that. Starting anew, allowing spirit to guide the heart and mind with starting anew. This is also a time of restoration, purification. In bulk is about purification as well. So where you feel like you really need that rest to come up with this creativity, a lot of times we need to be able to be by ourselves. We need that time, that space to be able to tap into our true self, connect with our higher self, connect with our inner light, with our true inner emotions, with all those complexities, and really just listen, tune in, connect with your guides, connect with spirit, source energy, mother, father, God. And that rest and that alone time is really going to bring up a lot of insights for you. You'll have those aha moments. You'll get those ideas, those fresh perspectives, or brand new, fresh ideas. And that's going to happen a lot. So I do definitely recommend that lighting yellow candles or even red candles, but lighting a color like that is going to really help to bring some of that energy out this February with that sunlight and that creativity. Tuning in to your inner spark, bringing out your strength. White is another great color for February, which is a wonderful one for purification, purifying yourself. Okay, brand new start, brand new light. So see how you resonate with which color you would like to use. I would say the 3 colors that would be best for this February in terms of the energy would be yellow, would be red, would be white. Okay. You know, we have a lot of red candles that are out there for Valentine's Day. Finding your passion. Valentine's Day. So yeah, I'll touch on that. I know, you know, for some people, it's a time where maybe you're not going to spend it with a partner. And for those of you who are on the twin flame path, this may very well be the case in the physical sense, though. And that's what I want to bring out here. Allow February 14th to be a day where you're really giving that love to yourself and you're really appreciating the love that you are, the love that's all around you, the love that you're connected to. It doesn't have to be this sad, feeling worthless or feeling rejected type of day where you're feeling sorry for yourself, and you know it's all about just the hallmark appeal to it. If you find that you are triggered, be able to use those triggers to your benefit by taking yourself aside and working on self-improvement and self-love and letting go of anything that is not loving yourself. I've said it so many times on this channel. It is always true. So many people say it out there as well, because it's true, is that in order to really have true love in your life, to really attract the highest level partnership in the physical, it all begins with the vibration that you're putting out there, how you relate to yourself. Do you love yourself? Do you feel empowered? Or do you still have a lot of problems with yourself and don't see yourself as good enough? Fill in the blank, whatever those good enoughs are. So if you do happen to get triggered Valentine's Day by social media or whatever things you come across, don't allow the illusions of the outside world to completely put your light out and make you feel like you are not good enough, or you have to be in competition with others, or you're feeling like things are never going to happen for you and you're never going to be happy and you're never going to be loved in a partnership kind of way. Try your best to really just rise above those. And if you feel like there are ways in which you could be triggered, don't engage in them. Don't engage in social media then, Valentine's Day or around Valentine's. You know, don't try to set yourself up for, you know, heartache or pain when you don't need to. If you're on the twin flame journey, I'm especially talking to the twins, karmic situations are over. They're a temporary thing. The way I've been channeling it, and many others have been channeling this also, for those who are twin flames, is that twin flames, is that an Archangel Michael siren again? These things are always happening. Michael wants you to stay strong. Stay strong with this and don't get caught up in fear. Okay? Thank you, Michael. There's the siren to let everyone know, don't get caught up in any fear-based energies, especially during Valentine's Day. Don't look for pain. Really just allow this to be a day of truth, a day of love and higher meanings of love, and to not allow any kind of endings of karmic partnerships to let you down, because those are temporary. They're necessary for learning and growth, as I've always said on this channel. But they're only temporary. So if you are on a twin flame beloved path, you are both actually coming really, really close to union now. Really, really close. Okay, remember, union has to first happen with the energy before it can happen in the outside world, the physical world. Okay, so really just allow that union of what you already are, allow that to penetrate. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Celebrate the love that you are, the love that you already have together with your beloved, whether or not they're finishing up a karmic partnership or going through really difficult transformations right now. Just leave it. Leave it. Detach from it and celebrate all of the truth, rising above any illusion. So I'm hoping that that's going to help, because I know Valentine's Day is difficult for many people because they get caught up in a lot of the superficiality and a lot of the triggers of that time, of that day. And you don't have to go about it that way. I did it again. I rhymed again. It's unbelievable. Bridget always does this. I can't imagine the comments I'm going to get on this video. But it's true. I am very passionate about telling you guys this, which is most likely why Bridget is having me rhyme. But just take it as that. It's a serious message, but I'm glad we have some humor there, because sometimes, you know what, we have to laugh on this journey, guys. We have to laugh and just trust. Everything's falling into place. Okay. Mercury retrograde. So I want to end with the Mercury retrograde that we will be having. Gasp, everybody. To be honest with you, I know Mercury retrogrades have their difficulties, their challenges, and it's not just with traveling and it's not just with electronics, but they are very, very necessary. They are very, very helpful. And sometimes we have to go back to move forward. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes that's just what we need to be able to see, right? So we have the Mercury retrograde on February 16th. We will be having that through March 9th, okay? And, take it as for what it is, to be able to go back and to revise, to look at our progress, to also, just to see how far we have come. If there's anything that we need to go back to finish up, maybe there are loose ends to tie up with people. Perhaps there's something that we just haven't been really seeing and we need to really kind of go back and revisit it in order to see it. Mercury retrogrades are really great for being able to do that. Okay, revising things. And, that gives us the ability to then really understand what we need to let go of. Really understand what we need to completely finish, or what we really need to take and transform it so that way it's in a new way. So Mercury retrograde, yes, all about, being able to do that. And understand that we don't have to go hide underneath a rock with Mercury retrograde. We can really make it work for us. And if it is causing you some pain, the Mercury retrograde, please know that it's going to be for you to look at that pain and look at those experiences. Look at maybe a cycle or a pattern or a habit or a thought or attitude that has been going on for a while from the past, and by getting entangled in it again, going back and getting entangled in it, we can then untangle ourselves in order to achieve our freedom and move forward. So it is a really good time for that. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that February brings all of you nourishment, new spark of light and hope. I hope that February really allows you to grow and change in just amazing, amazing ways. And I just know that so many of you who are watching these videos are, you know, you're taking everything, you're learning from it, you are doing the work. I know so many of my clients, so many of my viewers, they do the work. And I want to let you know that you're doing a fantastic job. And yes, see how far you've come. Celebrate how far you've come. If you need a time out to just nurture yourself, rest, rejuvenate, tune in, see what's coming up for you, take a good look at your dreams and think about what you'd like to accomplish and how you'd like to make those dreams a reality. Now's that time, and I wish you guys the brightest of blessings with this. And remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Take good care, everybody. Have a beautiful, wonderful, powerful, transformative February. And if you are looking for sessions with me, I am booking more towards the end of February now. So that's where I am with my schedule, end of February, moving into March. And you can find me on theparanormalpriestess.com. I'm going to leave how to get in touch with me in the description below, my website, my social media. If you are interested in having a channeled session or reading done with me, definitely inquire on my services, contact page. The contact page is going to link to my email. That's the way to contact me. I will then check in with my spiritual team and see if we are a vibrational match, if I'm guided. And if so, we will definitely do that. And I'm also taking on clearing cases, spirit extraction cases once again too. So I am, getting into that in drips and drabs. I just started to do a couple of clearings now. So that's moving forward, but I have to check in and see, what cases are going to be the ones to take, what I'm guided to do. So to inquire about that, definitely, visit me on my contact page and send me an email, and I will get back to you. All right, everyone. I love you guys. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I'm glad these videos have been helping everyone, and I will see you very soon. Take care.